Welcome back to ESA Summer 21. We are raising money for Save the Children. Links to donate can be found below the stream. We would also like to thank Twitch and ViewSonic for sponsoring this event. Now it is time for Mipha running Minecraft Dungeons. But before I pass it over, I'm going to give a quick shout out just at the start of that last run that we saw there. Buckethead5 dropping a nice 100 gift sub bomb to the channel alongside all their donations. Once again, thank you very much for all the support you are giving ESA and the charity. Greatly appreciated. Now, Mipha, please take it away.
Thank you. Welcome to Minecraft Dungeons. So, quickly to explain the category. Any percent, pretty obvious. Random seed. So this game has no native set seed involved, but we do have a custom script to let us set seeds, which only affects level layouts. And no levels early bans the use of a glitch, which cuts the game in half by letting us skip half the levels. So we're playing all main levels, and all the seeds are going to be randomized. So joining me on commentary, I've got Mr. World Record Holder himself to make me feel inadequate. I've got iMech.
Commentate this. Hopefully a good run.
Anyway, so timer usually starts after the first load screen, but we'll start it now just for sake of convenience. So we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. So right away, we're going to skip the opening tutorial because it's that slow to do it. So we're going to head straight into the first level. So, Minecraft Dungeons, I like to call it Diablo Kids Edition. Because that's essentially what it is. It's a dungeon crawler. Layouts are randomized, enemy drops are randomized, any positions are randomized. Everything's random, just an RNG run. So in the camp there, I immediately sold both my bow and my sword. So selling both of them gives you 15 emeralds for each one, for a basic level 1 bow and sword. But if the game checks if you have a bow or sword in your inventory, and if you don't have a bow or sword in your inventory, then it'll just give you a brand new bow and sword. So it's a really good way for us to farm some emeralds quickly. So right off the bat, you can see that I'm going to be constantly rolling through the first level. So rolling is about 1 second slower per minute of walking, kind of from straight walking. The reason we roll constantly is we can take a bow shot during a roll, and that allows us to gather some quick XP once we move across. Talking a bit about level generation for this game. Each level is consisted of many what we like to call tiles. So this kind of creeper head section is a 1 tile. This upcoming kind of ruins area is another tile. And each time you load into a level, it'll be roughly the same amount of tiles long. But which tiles it's made up of is completely randomized. So we're looking to obviously get short tiles, shortest tiles possible. There are some cases, we'll see later in the run, where there are set tiles, so some levels have tiles which will always be the same. Like coming up, we'll see kind of an area with spiders. That's always guaranteed to spawn. But later on, we'll see some tiles which are semi-randomized, where there's always guaranteed to be one of 2 to 3 tiles present, but which one you get is random.
Exactly. And after we know what we're gonna do, we didn't said mostly, I think, about the purpose of rolling.
Yeah, we talked about rolling.
Yeah, we're trying to gather the XP because of the enchantments that we're gonna try to get. Mostly the main enchantment that we're gonna focus on is the one that we can get on our armor, because we can only get sword, bow, and the armor, and the enchantments on armor are really crucial for this run, because we can get a really good speed boost like Swiftfoot that's gonna work on our rolling. So after the roll, we're gonna briefly gather a speed, and just by calculating it, we can, during a minute, we can save 9 seconds, so that really matters.
Yeah, so I see someone asking chat, what version am I currently playing on? So I'm currently on version 1.2, and this is something I'll quickly explain now, I suppose, and I'm coming to the end of the level, is, the new strats that I recently found, which involves changing patches mid-run, which is a little bit of a controversial ruling decision. But we start on version 1.2, where once you finish Creeper Woods, you unlock the vendor, which is essentially the store. But on patches 1.4 onwards, this was changed where you have to go out your way to unlock the vendor in Creeper Woods, which takes like 30 extra seconds. So we will start 1.2, so we unlock the vendor, and then we'll swap to 1.4.3 because it's the most optimal patch to play on. Which we'll talk about a little bit later why we want to run on 1.4. So this allows us to unlock the vendor without having to take the 30 seconds out of our way to go and unlock him. So this is a big moment to run. Oh god, I got the literal worst one.
After this level, we can get free artifacts. Tasty Bone, which Mipha got right now, is literally the worst option. Of course, in concept of a speedrun, because for casual playthrough, this artifact is really good because it gives us a wolf pet, which really helps us in early stages. Is really strong, but in thing of going fast is like bad comparing to Boots of Swiftness or Deathcap Mushroom that give us a speed. And Boots have a really short cooldown, so if we have like two of them, we can easily alternate between those.
Oh man, my game crashed as soon as I booted it up.
I mean, in a run it would be cool because it's in-game time, but during a marathon where it's RTA, it's...
Alright.
Start is not the best, but there's after on a... Because now we're gonna go through Cacti Canyon, which is really tough level because we're under leveled. But then we're gonna go to the level that can save our run.
Okay, we seem to be having some issues. The game keeps crashing.
Try it again. Third time's the charm. See what happens.
Yeah. If this doesn't happen, we might have to take a quick second, because I have no idea why the game's crashing.
During this time, we can like read donations or...
Hi! We got a $25 donation from Yom that says, "Here's to no panda seeds."
Oh boy. I really hope there isn't any panda seeds.
And then we've also got a $25 donation from Astral Storm that says, "How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?" Nailed it! Said me a tongue twister, I nailed it! I also spent like 10 minutes practicing. So we also got a $10 donation here from Tired Tate with no comment, thank you very much, but putting it towards the custom fruit name, the Good Luck Boogle. So that is still trying to catch up here. And then from a few runs back here, we have a $5 donation from Anonymous saying, "Listen to that PS2 controller. Spyro Grind, let's go."
Okay, so I have no idea why the game's crashing.
Maybe continue on 1-2.
Yeah, so yeah, this could just happen sometimes.
Funny story is that yesterday Mipha was practicing and it literally never happened.
Ice cream. Did people hear the ice cream truck?
Yeah, we heard the ice cream truck there. Like,
Exactly.
we all want ice cream now. Like, if we can have ice cream, that would be grand.
Okay, so I think the thing that's happening here is sometimes random characters you have... that's the wrong thing. Sometimes random characters you have can just crash your game on boot up. And I don't know why. So I'm going to quickly delete my character list. I'm also going to go in here and just sell all my stuff. Just going to make, like, double sure. Alright, sorry, dog. Can we have a "That's Never Happened Before"?
I mean, I think we just did. I think we just did. There you go.
Alright.
Oh, here's hoping on the load up that you go through. The joys of switching versions mid-run.
Yeah, it usually never goes wrong.
Yeah, in different categories, sometimes we make even 3 or 4 swap changes because of like newest patch being like...
Oh, alright. I don't know what's causing it to crash at all.
Do you go on 1 too?
I might have to at this point.
Yeah, let's keep going on 1.2 if you can.
All right. This is gonna make the run quite hard.
We believe in you.
Can this game close, please?
Mipha.
Well, I don't know what's happening this time. Okay.
Okay, that's the first time I'm glad that you put that high estimate.
Oh yeah.
Because one day Mipha put the 1 hour estimate and we almost crushed it by a half. So
all right. Well, we're now gonna play on 1.2, which is like stupidly risky.
I mean, it is risky and not because it is risky or not because of because in 1.2 you have less items, so you can get more chances of the item that you really want.
Oh, well, this is interesting.
Do you have focus on the game?
Oh, why is the game not focused? Hello?
The Arch-Illager seeks to summon...
Oh man, I love this. I love having tech issues. There we go. Fixed. Alright, where were we?
Oh yeah, also shoutouts to the modding team that is currently watching our run, and as I looked on Discord right now, it might be an issue because save got corrupted on the 1.2.
The save got corrupted.
This has literally never happened before. Okay, but nothing can go worse from now, at least. Hoping for a good run.
Well, hopefully.
And as I said, we're in the Cacti Canyon, which is the toughest level to beat, and the donation from Yum about panda seeds, it's like a community meme because we just say panda seed is a really bad seed that is really difficult to get through.
Okay.
So hope Mipha will not get any of those.
Yeah, so it's kind of a joke on a player called Panda, who I think was like, oh yeah, this is a good seed, and it had like 7,000 impossible to pass enemies on it, but it had like a really fast layout. So it's like classic, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so
Exactly.
this level sucks, because this is the only level where we've got these enemies, the baby zombies, where, oh boy, they can run faster than you in most circumstances. And when they hit you, they cause you the trip, and it kills all momentum. So for speedrunning, that's bad. We don't like them.
Exactly, zombies can even cancel our roll animation, which is like, we try to roll to get away from them, but they just say no, you're gonna stay with us. We just want to hug you. That's fine.
Oh yeah, so this, when I was talking about the last level with some tiles being semi-randomized, this is an example of one. So these sets of cores here can have 2 different layouts. This is the best of the 2 because it's like 20 seconds shorter, and also it gives you this guaranteed gold chest on the side. Let's see what I get. That's not that good. Alright. Yeah, so we also get that guaranteed gold chest. Even if it's something bad, it's emeralds for the merchant. It's good. So coming up here, we have a chance to encounter our favourite enemy in the game.
The most memed one.
So the most memed one. So, I can't hear it. Okay. So there's a very unique, I think you found in the game files, it's cast as a mob, which kind of sits invisibly. And when you walk within I don't know how many block radius it is.
2 block range.
2 block range, thank you. It will spawn 4 skeletal horsemen who are really fast and really strong and just a real big pain to deal with, but luckily we didn't encounter them today. Like the actual first good luck of the run. So it'll come up here as a new mechanic where we're going to deal with this key. So the deal with keys is you'll hit it to pick it up. And then if you get hit by an enemy, you'll drop the key. And so we can have some very particular painful key sections coming up in this run. Where we just like pretty much impossible to get the key to the door.
Yeah, Mipha before getting the key, we got another mechanic, which is ambush. So basically what happens, we arrive to the area, mobs are being spawned near the area, and we have to beat the mobs that are spawned. And until we were not gonna beat them, like another goal is not gonna appear.
Oh.
So the gate would not fall down.
Oh. Okay, we're fine. Yep, we're fine. So actually, from what I got in the store, I got something really lucky. So I got this trick bow. The thing about trick bow is when you fire a shot, it has a chance to ricochet through enemies and kind of like keep bouncing off of them. And I got a level 7 one, which is really strong for this point in the game. So we're going to come up to another ambush here. So we've got a trick bow, so we're not as dependent on it, but we're really looking for creepers to spawn. Because creepers can damage other enemies in their explosion. And so we're kind of looking for creepers to be able to finish the fight quickly. If you have a donation, this now's would be a great time.
We do, thank you. We have a $50 donation from the Purple Spyro fan with no comment. And we also have a $20 donation from Steno, also with no comment. And of course, Steno putting their donation to naming the custom fruit, the Wand of Wishing. So a quick update on that. If I can refresh the tracker here. Right now in the lead with $340, it is the Wand of Wishing, with the European Speedrun Avocado sitting at $275, then ESA Marathon at $258.41, with the Good Luck Boogle coming up at $175. You've still got plenty of time to try and change that. That is coming up for the NetHack run. I say plenty of time. It's right after this run.
I believe Avocado will make it.
Yeah, go Avocado.
Yeah, we can make it through. Let's go. And at the end of every level, there's a strat that we can do, like a skip. Because every time we finish a level, there's like a countdown on top of our screen that says like counting from 7 or like 6, depends on how long the dialogue is. And by pressing escape and go back to camp option in main menu, I mean not main menu, in the pause. There is not really a pause because it's not pausing. Like when we press escape, we can choose those two options at the same time, and we can like click on the goal. That is every time a door, and go back to camp. That will skip like 8 seconds of dialogue.
Yeah, so usually here in Desert Temple would be the most important level in the run, particularly if you were playing on 143, but we're not, so this is going to be a little bit less important. So usually you're not going to play this level first. You're meant to go do Redstone Mines, which is kind of the same difficulty. Oh god, which is the same difficulty as Cacti Canyon, the level we just played.
Oh god.
But we're coming here first for a couple of reasons. One, we can get Boots of Swiftness, which is one of the artifacts we could have gotten from the first level, but didn't, which lets us go fast. We can also get good weapons from here, much better than Redstone Mines. And if we were playing 1 before, there's a really good artifact we could have gotten here to let us insta-kill bosses. But unfortunately the game said no, so we can't do that.
Yeah, the game didn't want you to go like that easily through the game.
They didn't want me to break the game that hard.
Yeah, even if it would be really fun to showcase, the game will not let us, unfortunately.
We didn't get the 50-50. So this room can spawn in 2 different orientations. One of them gives 2 chests instead of 1, and the other chest it can give is like the best chest type in the game, which is an obsidian chest. has really good drop rates for uniques, good high-level items, artifacts. Which pigs can also drop artifacts, please. Of course. Please. Oh.
Yeah,
Typical.
so for like people in chat, if you wanna help at least a bit with RNG, just try to get Mipha some boots, because this will really improve the speed of this run.
The Enderman spawned, activated the trap, and killed me.
That was a 200 IQ play by Enderman.
Enderman outplaying me.
Why would he chase you and try to like get you if he can just activate the trap?
Outplayed.
You can see Mipha is just walking. It's not even a run, he's just walking.
Yep, I don't have that good of speed.
But at least one good thing is that he has a good combat, and that will at least help him with clearing this ambush that he's currently on.
Yeah, so this is another three-wave ambush. There's not really much else to talk about, so again, if you've got more donations, go ahead.
Of course we do. We have a $5 donation from Pander Sarah saying, "Thank you for being a beacon of inspiration to so many. Love to you and everyone in ESA." And then we also have a $10 donation from Cookie of the Cream that says, "Thanks for the inspiration, Nova. Love you, homie." Again, everybody, don't forget we are raising money for Save the Children here. We're almost at 26,000. We could break 26,000 at the end of this run here. 25,981. Next donation could do that, as we said, and wait through these ambushes coming in. As we say that, we escape.
Yeah, so
Exactly.
again, it's a very short walk to the boss now, which is going to be another donation heaven. Unless we get the GDQ 1 in 2,000 chance, no boss spawn.
Oh, exactly.
But yeah, there should be another pig somewhere. It's probably on the top of the bottom here. You can probably hear it. Or not. Did you just not get a second pig? That's unfortunate. Oh no, I can hear him.
Oh, you can? Okay.
Yeah, there he is. Oh, there we go. Boots for us. So, this is the best speed item in the game. These are boots. So whenever you activate the boots, got a short cooldown. It gives you a propelled, like a bit of speed forwards. And of course, that's good for going fast. It's just your general good speed item. Oh,
Yeah,
nope.
I guess we have to say thank you to chat, because obviously they make us get the boots.
Thanks, chat. Alright, dog, go. Oh!
And now we can call it a run, not just a speed walk.
Yeah, so I'm going to talk about it quickly, even though it's like impossible to happen. So this boss has a 1 in 2,000 chance of not spawning, roughly. So as you can see, there's like little pillars in the corners. The boss has a roughly 1 in 2,000 chance to spawn in a way where it kind of half clips the top of the stair, and that causes it to clip on top of the pillar. And for some reason, well, not for some reason, the pillar counts as pillar counts as like an invalid game state or an invalid place for an enemy to be. And so when it spawns on top of when it gets clipped on top of the pillar, it just dies. We don't even get to see the health bar. It gets taken out that fast. One of those was gonna get me.
Yeah, we can call this boss a casual player's nightmare.
Yeah.
Because you can see just how difficult it is. This boss is just unfair. Like, how you can call this boss fair? Like,
yeah.
nobody liked it.
Hello. Oh, hello. Oh, hi, friends.
Oh yeah, just speaking of randomness. I mean,
I'm gonna try and do this once. Yeah, for some reason, for me on version 1.2, that end of level tech skip is a lot less consistent. So, anyways, so here at the end of the level, we have a chance to get another boot, so we can go even faster. We also have a chance to get the previously best item. Oh, of course we get it. The previously best item. If we were on 1.4. Of course we're on 1.4.
oh, I mean, it's still gonna help you.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep it anyway. For sure.
Yeah.
I can go on the trade it. Oh, hello. Okay. Sure. So this is technically the best speedrun armor in the game. So it gives you, you can see under my feet, it gives you a speed aura, so it makes you run faster. And also it decreases the cooldown of your artifacts. And so we can use our boots faster. So now we get a little bit extra speed going forwards. Although, even though it is technically the best armor, if we get an armor with the enchantment Swiftfoot, oh my god. A lot of panda seeds today.
Yeah, here Mipha enters the shortest level, but the most tricky level, because...
Well, I disagree, but go on.
Yeah, you can see, like, these paths are really narrow, and you can see there's, like, the game included the spawners here that spawn, like, from 5 to 6 zombies at the same time. Because this level can take you, like, 2 minutes. Like, I think the best time in any percent achieved is, like, 150. So...
It's 157.
Yeah, 157.
By me!
Try to flex. Okay, flex more, Mipha.
Hi, I have the community gold for this level. Somehow.
Yes.
So this is actually pretty good so far. We've got some bad seeds, but I haven't died, which is the good part. So yeah, there's 2 sets of Free the Villages here. They're always the same, no matter what, so you should always take the same path. Here I'm gonna take my time. Oh, I was gonna say kill a couple, but that armored guy was too strong apparently. So yeah, so I would kind of like a little bit more of XP just for some safety. But it's fine. Nope.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh yeah, speaking of weapons, because we actually didn't speak about that, Mipha got the best weapon in the game, because it got really buffed. In this version, actually, it got really buffed and it's just really strong.
Oh yeah, so we can... Go on.
Speaking of... oh yeah, now Mipha is just gonna defeat the easiest boss in the game, because... We just defeated the tougher boss than this one, so this one is apparently very easy. It has like the same mechanic of just chasing us and trying to hit us, and just standing in place and doing those mines around the arena.
Yes, I admit the one thing forgetting is this is before the Soul Knife got the super buff on this patch.
Oh, it's before.
Yeah. It's still good, but then like they buffed it for some reason on the next patch, and it became ridiculous. Oh wow, 2 sets of... Okay, so I'm really going to get rid of my 6 speed armor for armor with Swiftfoot, because Swiftfoot makes us go fast. I think I talked about it earlier, but Swiftfoot, whenever you roll, it gives you a level 2. It's a 20% speed increase when you roll. Which is surprisingly quite a lot. So that allows us to kick up quite a bit of speed as we get going here. Especially if we can eventually get it to level 3, but we're probably going to spend our enchant points elsewhere.
Yeah.
So this is FF, so this is where the road starts to get hard for a lot of people. Is like we're really under-leveled, really underpowered for where we really should be. Oh, nice, West flipping the game.
Yeah, and I guess Mipha doesn't want to talk about the next level. That's gonna be a complete nightmare for him.
Yeah, so like, we think this level starts to get hard. Oh boy, the next level gets ridiculous.
This level is mainly hard because of the boss, because it has the most health in the entire 80%.
More than the final boss.
Yeah, more than the final boss, exactly.
Yeah, so this level is an absolute nightmare. Especially if we get corridors, like I can see coming up here, where they can possibly be rammed with a ton of enemies. This one isn't too bad. But it can get pretty bad, with the amount of enemies you can get.
Oh yeah, and here maybe more explanation about the mobs that we already met on the Cacti Canyon, which was the second level. Geomancers. Yeah, Mipha was sometimes getting like closed out in like a wall, in like a U
Oh man,
shape,
how did I miss one? Alright.
and that really makes us. It really makes us go slower. But the worst thing is, we can get closed out like with a bunch of enemies that can just take us down in a really short amount of time because our armor is not good. As Mipha said, we're under-leveled, so we just try to squish through the level, like without getting hurt much.
Yeah, so about the cores, I actually had really nice cores. So those cores could spawn in like a completely random maze pattern and you have to destroy 8 of them. Mine were pretty good because they're all not too far. Sometimes you can get it where there's like one that's like way off to the side. Like you're possibly out the way. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, you can see in this corridor there's so many archers, they're just getting Mipha really quick, so what Mipha is gonna do, he's gonna use his invisibility and just try to squish through.
Yeah, so one thing we're probably going to do, especially in the next level, is when we die we get, I'm not sure how many seconds it is of invincibility, it's a good amount. And we can essentially use that to brute force our way through some tougher sections coming up. So this boss sucks. This is the worst boss in the game in my opinion. Mainly because it's broken. So you're meant to use these 4 cores on the side to hit him and deal big damage. But they just don't work. They're just like, for some reason...
Hitbox just doesn't exist here.
No, the hitboxes just don't work. Although, if you have a Wind Horn, which is an item I've got in my second slot, which usually pushes enemies back and becomes slower, you can use it on bosses, and it really slows them down. And so this fight is essentially free, but it's super slow. You probably have time for 1 or 2 donations.
Thank you, thank you. We have a $40 donation here, once again from Steno, saying, in lieu of a full moon, and pushing the wand of wishing for NetHack further in the lead right now with that $40. And we also have a 500 anonymous donation coming in for the Pokemon Diamond Run, nicknaming Chimchar Bidoof. Pulling Bidoof up to 1,577, but it is not enough because Uncle Iroh is still in the lead with his T right now at $2,060. Can the army of Bidoof push ahead or not? Only you can decide with your donations.
Please make it Bidoof. Please.
I do like Bidoof, but honestly, I do love Uncle Iroh as well. So I don't mind which one would win. Uncle Iroh with his T or the good boy Bidoof, you know? It's a hard choice.
Alright, so I'm taking one... so whenever you beat a level, you get these 50 emerald chests that spawn in camp. I'm going to quickly go around and grab them all for safety right now. Because I want to roll the shop as many times as possible, especially with the next level we've got coming up. I'm going to let Imix start talking about that next level.
Yeah, before I'm gonna start talking about next level, if people in chat have any questions about the game, you can easily ask them, we can answer them. We're really open to new people joining the community. And yeah, the next level is gonna be high block holes, which are incredibly under-leveled. Like, we introduce here the guards that are incredibly strong, can push us away. And it's just really tough section, and sometimes some tiles are really narrow. There's a really big RNG part.
Yeah, so we are really not meant to be here right now. You
Yeah.
see, I'm almost already dead, and I've taken about 5 steps into the door. So, this is where your movement starts to really come in handy. Is how well can you dodge? Oh boy, this is not a nice seed.
And we got the question: have crashes during run really never happened before? Question mark smiley.
Not like that, they haven't. I've crashed during runs, but I've not crashed.
We know
like
we
that.
know why the crashes occurs, but here, like, nothing wrong happened to make the game crash.
Alright, so I actually got the best. When I talked about semi-randomized tiles. This is one of them. This is the best tile, but with the worst enemy combination. So this is the key. So the other two are both... So there's three different tiles this can be. Two of them are ambushes, which are super slow, especially with our terrible gear. And this one is the best one, which is a key. Which is really lucky.
Yeah, but you can see guards here, the big boys with the shields. They're incredibly tough. Because they have a big range, they have a knockback, and they're incredibly tanky. Another question from chat, is this a Microsoft game?
I guess technically. So the game... Oh god, I rolled into that. That was not a good idea. So the game is made in collaboration with Mojang and a studio called... Oh god, am I going to get it wrong? 11? I think. I'm bad at remembering things. But yeah, technically Microsoft.
Yeah, it's published by Microsoft.
It's on the Microsoft Store.
Yeah, it's on the Microsoft Store, and there's also a launcher version of the game.
Please get the launch version of the game if you want to get this game. Alright, so, Imek, do you want to talk about the controller I'm using?
Ah, yes, because, funny thing is, Mipha is the only person to play on a controller. And this part is also the worst part for him, because he has to press A for activating those tables. But pressing A also makes him attack, so if there's a lot of enemies near him, he literally cannot press this.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, there's also a good message in the chat. If you have Game Pass, you can actually play this game.
Yeah, that is true.
So if you like wanna check if the game is like, if you'd like to play this game with your friends, etc., you can easily check it.
Alright, so we just got the best bow in the game. Like, by far and away the best bow type in the game, which is our scatter bows. They fire 3 shots at once, and so you can stand right in the face of an enemy and hit all 3 shots on them at once. So it does pretty good damage. Also, mine has Accelerate, which is a really ridiculous combination. Oh, it's also growing. I'm going to put Accelerate on. Okay, so this
I think you should obviously use growing.
Oh, okay. I'm going to put Accelerate on. I want to try and hit the final boss.
I thought it's on the 2 different slots. Because growing is making your arrows huge, and on this, with this Torment Quiver, it makes it really interesting to watch. Accelerate is working by every shot. His scatter crossbow is getting 3% more attacks, shot speed. Sorry. So after like sitting for a while in a place, he can just be literally a minigun of 3 arrows.
Alright, so this is a really notorious part of the run. Like, one of the hardest parts is this fight. Because you're forced to fight enemies, 7 waves of them, and you're, again, really underleveled. And so this can be really hard, especially without a particular glitch we can't do on this patch. And I've only got 2 deaths left, so I need to play this kind of safe. But yeah, I think the other thing we haven't talked about is I'm using this weapon called the Soul Knife, and it has a really slow attack speed. So in between attacks of the knife, I'm going to fire my bow, so it kind of just fills up the gap whilst I wait for nice TNT. Whilst I wait for the weapon to be usable again. But if you got any more donations, go right ahead.
Oh, we just got one that I know some people are not going to be happy about. We've got a $500 donation from the one and only Buckethead5, saying, just to make sure this won't get passed, and is putting it towards Uncle Iroh for that Chimchar name.
No.
So once again, you can see Uncle Iroh taking the lead, but there's still plenty of time between now and Pokemon Diamond. It is a massive bid war battle we've got going on between Bidoof and Uncle Iroh.
I think if we all gonna gather up, we can beat Buckhead. Just saying. But yeah, another 500 is really insane.
Oh, yikes.
Sorry.
While we're killing the boss here quickly, just let you all know too, folks, we do have some prizes that you can win from ESA here. For a minimum $25 donation, you can get yourself a chance to win a ViewSonic Elite XG270 monitor. And that is a 25 minimum donation, but it can also be done with many smaller donations throughout the marathon. So $5 here, $5 there. As long as it goes up to the 25 minimum, you will get in there. And just as I'm saying this, a $1,000 donation from Anonymous has just arrived saying to restore balance to Bidoof, putting $1,000 on to Bidoof.
Oh my god.
Let me refresh quickly here. Up to Chimchar. We have brought it back. Right now, Bidoof is in the lead at $2,577.78, with Uncle Iroh at $2,560 right now. It is neck and neck between Bidoof and Uncle Iroh. We did not expect to see anything like this coming in right now, but that is what we have got. And something else is really, really cool to note. We are at $28,021 now. Thank you very much for all your donations, folks. I believe that also surpasses ESA 2015 and ESA Corona Relief. We are quickly closing in on ESA Winter 2019 at $30,075. Thank you very much, everybody.
So I may have forgotten that on this particular patch, this level was later patched for being too hard. Yeah, I think that's gonna show in this run.
Yeah, this level is really tough, but we have some cheesy skips, so we've just...
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
We're just enough lucky generations we can get smoothly through this level.
Alright, so here is one of the very few skips we can actually do in the game. We're going to skip this ambush by rolling over the edge. There's two different ambushes we can get. We got lucky. So we can just roll around the edge of it and roll off into the void here to respawn. There you go. So we don't have to do that combat section, which I think is going on. I'm going to wait for my potion to regen before I go in. Alright.
This section is really RNG because you can get the skippable or unskippable version, so... Oh, okay. I don't know how Mipha made it through here. That was pretty clutch.
Oh, I'm literally on 1 health.
Yeah, but you're making it. Yeah. I mean, health bar literally disappeared, but
No, don't worry.
Mipha will just take his time.
We're fine.
Gathering HP. Yeah. By taking supplies and using potions.
So here's another... Oh, this is a small skip. I'm going to fail this 20 times in a row like iMech.
Haha. I only failed it twice. I mean, once in Reiki. Or twice, I don't know.
Yeah, so you can roll over that, and that skips having to go through the inside section, which is like way more dangerous than the outside section. And it also can also tend to be longer. Oh, hello. Nope. 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 Okay. Thanks for the weapon. Alright, so I'm gonna quickly here grab some safety arrows. Actually, I'm probably gonna need them for the strat I'm going for. I can get it, that is. Alright, so...
Yeah, and here's the end of this section that we skipped.
Yeah, so that was like the end of the indoor section where we could get some arrows. Wow, it usually never goes this way. It usually goes up. Oh, do we have a... No, okay. There's another small skip if this guy would like to move out the way. You can roll over that little gap of the barrels. And now we're approaching the final boss, which I promise won't be hard at all. But first we've got to deal with the stairs.
Yeah, if you defeat the last boss like a couple of times, you'll see it has the same pattern as always. So
Yeah, but it does a lot of damage.
it does a lot of damage, especially when Mipha is running without a good armor, because there's armor that like reduces damage, gives us buffs on melee attacks. This armor is really weak.
Oh, I didn't get it. So there's a very small chance that when you use an accelerate bow, you can hit the boss as its health bar is filling, and therefore deal damage to it before it has full health. And that will put it down to whatever health you manage to hit it at during its health bar load. But it's like a super tight window. And you can pretty much only do it because of Accelerate making you fire so fast. Come on, Archie. Oh, no.
Oh, do we got the Redstone Golem?
Yeah.
You know.
Can we not?
You know how to get rid of it?
I don't remember. Can you go away, please?
It has to stay on those like spaces that fill up. Yeah, that's a thing that almost never happens in a run.
Alright. We're gonna improvise.
Yeah. Now there's a Redstone Golem that we've been laughing at before for being a pretty weak boss. Now he's gonna chase down Mipha the entire boss fight. So we've got a bit more emotions because we've been saying the last boss is pretty easy.
I think you forget that this is previous patch. Still.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. He just deals more damage.
Hi, sir. Can you move? Why are they staying together? Alright. You know what? No. So what we're gonna take the coward's way out. Oh, please set up well. Alright, we're gonna have to move him. Does anyone want to have a classic This Has Never Happened Before?
I'll bring one out for you. This has never happened before.
Thank you.
Yeah, maybe while Mipha is fighting, we can get some donations through.
Yeah, this is a bit monk-ass.
Yeah, Mipha is on the last chance, and if he dies here, he'll have to play through this level again.
Well,
and we're really unlikely to do that.
Yeah, let's hope that doesn't happen here. But while we are watching this boss fight go through, I do want to take the time to let you know we are raising money for Save the Children here. Save the Children was the first global organisation devoted solely to serving children's needs and securing their rights. They are often the first or only child-focused organisation working in the hardest to reach places where it's the toughest to be a child. As a result, Save the Children's teams have been proactive in preparedness for pandemic threats. They work with youth, their families and communities to ensure that young people's health needs are met, and you can help give children a future by donating during this event. Especially to the Baidu versus Uncle Iroh bid war that we have right now. Please, who is going to win? We don't know!
Oh my god!
So, I game over whilst the boss had 1 health.
Well, I have to give you bad news there, unfortunately. I have been informed by tech that we are not going to have time to play through the level again, unfortunately.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. This run is
so we do have to say, like, it's never happened before. And thank you for being good sports about it. It's really unfortunate that we've had to mercy kill the run here, but it is a fantastic run here. Do let people know, like, do your little intro here. Let them know about you.
Alright, so one thing, I want to point out, the boss had 1 health. Literally 1 health. So that
There's
sucks.
not much content after this kill, so we would just...
Oh yeah, that was the end of the run,
Yeah, we would just walk and end the run.
So if you want to pick up this game, speedrun.com/MCD is the best place to find resources, the Discord server link, etc. If you want to see runs, follow me on Twitch, Mipha SR. No one else runs this game actively, but you can also follow IMEC if you want. IMEC_X. yeah, that's it. Thank you very much.
No, again, thank you very much. Sorry that we had to cut your run off there on the last boss fight there, but it was a glorious run. Coming up next, we are going to be heading over to NetHack, and I'm going to be switching over with a fellow donation reader. We'll be right back after this break. Don't go anywhere.